bodybuilding list for the 2022 Arnold Classic, happening beginning of March. It's coming right up, guys. But I only put the open bodybuilding list on there because I wanted to make a special video live. The Classic Physique lineup is amazing. It's the entire top 5 of this last Olympia minus Chris Bumstead. The exact top 5. Yes. Except for Bumstead, we do have Terrence Ruffin. We have Brian Ansley. We have Erst Kaliczynski, the Miracle Bear. We have Ramon Rocha Queiroz, Ramon Dino, all you Brazilian fans out there. I know you're loving the fact this guy's in Olympia. So let's start off talking about this list. So we're going to go from the top down. Terrence Ruffin has to be the favorite for this. Terrence is the defending Arnold Classic champion. And he took second place at the Olympia 2 years in a row. Aside from Chris Bumstead, Terrence Ruffin, Rough Diesel, is the top-ranked Classic Physique competitor in the world right now. So he has to be the heavy favorite for this. He has to be. Not discounting anybody else, but on paper, nobody is quite as accomplished in this contest as Terrence Ruffin. So let's not forget second place at the Arnold in 2020 as well. And again, man, two-time Olympia runner-up, defending Arnold Classic champion. Moving down the line, Brian Ansley, two-time Olympia champion. Brian backslid just a tiny bit because of Ruffin. The last 2 Olympias, he was 3rd place. But Brian was the first Arnold Classic Physique champion back in 2018. He was the first New York Pro Classic Physique champion in 2017. I don't know about you guys, but it's tough because I keep saying Arnold Classic Physique. I don't like saying classic 2 times in a row, but I get stuck doing that a lot when I do these. So Brian Ansley, of course, forced to be reckoned with. Can't write Brian off at all. Next up, 23 years old, from Germany, Erst Kaliczynski, the Miracle Bear. Just had him on Ronline Report last week, right? Yeah. So Erst Kaliczynski, didn't expect him to turn around quite this quickly, jump into a show, but the Arnold Classic, a lot of people, it's so prestigious that if the chance comes to compete in and they're invited, they're taking that invitation. Not many people say no. The only people who usually say no to the invite are like reigning Olympia champions because they just want to focus on the Olympia. You know, like Rami's always extended an invitation to the Arnold if he wants to. He did it last year. I'm sorry, he did it the year before he was Olympia champ. And then he won the Olympia that same year, 2020. So moving on down the line, Erst Kaliczynski. And now, all you fans in Brazil, bom dia. That's how you say good day, right? Yeah. This is your man here, man. Ramon Dino. Full name is Ramon Rocha Queiroz. Help me out, guys. It's hard to pronounce some of these names. Ramon Dino just won another show back in Brazil's native Brazil, the muscle contest a couple weeks ago. So no rest for this guy. He's just going to keep going and going. He came out of nowhere. Until shortly before the Olympia, I had never heard of him. And honestly, until the Olympia, his name didn't register in my mind at all. But bam, 5th place, tall, not missing anything. Great arms, great legs, taper, shoulders, back. Ramon Dino is deadly. So you know what? Even though on paper we have these guys ranked because of how they've done so far, you never know what can happen. You just never know. So let's look at the rest of the lineup. Now, keep in mind that the Arnold is invitational. You have to submit. Either they invite you or you can submit an application, and based on how many people they want in the show and who they've already got in, that's how they make their decisions. So next up, they decided Michael Daboul from the United Kingdom, who just won the very first Arnold Classic UK a couple months ago. A tremendous competitor, man. Second place also this year. We're still in 2021. I know it seems like we're moving forward. Something called the Tsunami Cup. I'm not sure where that was, but he was second place there. But Daboul, Michael Daboul, a lot of fans. Great physique on this guy. Next up, Peter Molnar from Hungary. So Peter was the runner-up at the Romania Muscle Fest this year. He won it last year. He was 8th place in the Arnold Classic just a couple months ago. And he won the 2021 Kentucky Muscle Show in 2021, which qualified him for the Olympia. So Peter Molnar from Hungary, great competitor, great arms on that guy, tiny little waist. Next up, Darwin Uribe, originally from Colombia, now living in Dallas. He is the Chicago Pro Champion. That's the first I heard of him. He reminded me a lot of Frank Zane when I saw him. Frank Zane with a little better legs, honestly. Not the biggest guy, but crazy shape, tiny, tiny joints on him, Darwin. Darwin Wilson, guys should know this name. He's been around for a couple years, doing very well. So he just took 12th place at the Olympia. He was 8th place at the Arnold. But he did win the Pittsburgh Pro this year. This is his first Arnold Classic. Darwin has a great physique on him. He's come very, very close to winning a lot of shows. He's only got a couple pro wins, but definitely been up there with the top guys. Last but not least, from the USA, we have Lenny Wicks. Now, I wasn't sure who Lenny was. I had to do a little research. Lenny turned pro at the 2019 North American. Lenny Wicks, W-I-C-K from the USA, is a drug-free competitor. He just won the 2021, we're in 2020, the Ben Weider Natural Pro Show that was held in Alexandria, Virginia, a month ago, 4 weeks from this coming weekend. So this is a tremendous lineup, guys. I'd say go to the phones if this was radio, but we're on YouTube. So I'm going to see if you have any comments, questions that want to get going here before I get moving. So, and also I want to remind you guys, we did post, we posted the video for the open competitor list. It's on this channel, so go check that out if you haven't already. It's a great lineup too, my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be an awesome Arnold lineup. So, Tom Platz Jr. Arnold as a whole will be effing awesome. Can't say the F word on YouTube, so I had to censor myself there. Terrence, Brian, Ramon, Erst, yeah. And Cape Verde. Cape Verde is a Portuguese-speaking island off the coast of West Africa, I believe. So they speak Portuguese, and they're huge. I'm sure they're huge Ramon Dino fans. Yeah, I mean, my area I'm in the what's called South Shore, the south of Boston, all the way to the Rhode Island border, and the top part of Rhode Island. A lot of Portuguese because the fishing. We had New Bedford. We had the fishing industry for a couple hundred years. A lot of Portuguese fishermen, sailors came in there. So we have a lot of Portuguese here, a lot of Brazilians, a lot of Cape Verdeans, and I'm sure a lot of Ramon Dino fans around here. So, well, you guys don't have a lot of things to chat about. Yeah, man, this is going to be a crazy Arnold Classic, as you saw with the open lineup in the other video. Brandon Curry jumping into that. We speak Creole. Yeah, Creole is, it's like in Haiti, they speak a Creole version of French. So people from Portugal can understand people from Cape Verde and Brazil, but it's a different dialect, I'm sure. Just like people from Spain can understand, all other Spanish-speaking countries, but they have different words for things and different accents, different dialects. Yeah. But I mean, Creole can mean, that's what they call the French Creole in Haiti and other places. But yeah, Cape Verde. I mean, I never heard of Cape Verde until I moved to this town 20 years ago. And there's a lot of Cape Verdeans around here. So, yeah, man. What a lineup. I guess I'll wrap it up, make this a quick one. But this is crazy. This is awesome. Chris Bumstead is not doing it because he's the 3-time Olympia champ now. He's chilling. He's waiting until the Olympia, of course. But everyone else from the top 5 is jumping in this. This is going to be crazy. We have Ruffin, Brian, Erst, and Ramon. And these other guys, no slouches at all. Michael Daboul, Peter Molnar, Darwin Uribe, Lenny Wicks, Darwin Wilson. It's going to be a great show. Muscular Development will be there covering it. Always. We always go to the Arnold. Great show. Love it there in Columbus. And can't wait. Can't wait to see it. Hopefully back to everything with the full expo, all the divisions again. It's going to be a great show. So that's it. Going to wrap it up for now. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Turn on your notifications so you know when we're putting out new videos. And that's it, man. We thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.